I insisted my girlfriend bleach her natural hair. So this whole thing started about 6 months into dating Amy. She had this really dark brown hair, almost black, super thick and wavy. Pretty much everyone told her it was nice. But I don't know. I've always been into blondes. Like, not even in a weird way, just my preference or whatever. We were watching some movie one night at her apartment, and the main actress was this blonde chick. I made some dumb comment like, "Man, you'd look so good blonde." Amy kinda laughed it off, said she'd never bleached her hair before and wasn't planning to start. But I kept bringing it up. Like every couple weeks I'd show her pictures on Instagram of girls with blonde hair and be like, "See, this color would look amazing on you." She'd always just shrug and change the subject. Her roommate Katie heard me say it once and gave me this look like I was an idiot, but I ignored it. After like 3 months of this, I straight up told Amy I thought she should bleach it. We were getting ready to go to my buddy's wedding, and I said it would look better in photos if she was blonde. She got quiet for a second, then asked why it mattered so much to me. I told her it was just a suggestion, that I was trying to help her look her best. Which, yeah, looking back, was a garbage thing to say. But she didn't argue. She just said, "Okay, I'll think about it." 2 weeks later, she texted me saying she booked an appointment at some salon. I was honestly pumped. Kept telling her how good she was gonna look, how everyone at my office party would be talking about her, all that stuff. The appointment was on a Saturday. She told me it would take like 4 or 5 hours cause her hair was so dark. I offered to wait with her, but she said no, she'd just meet me after. So I went to the gym, ran some errands, whatever. Around 6 p.m., I got a call from her. She was crying, like full-on sobbing. I could barely understand what she was saying at first. Then she said, "My hair is ruined." I drove to her apartment immediately. When she opened the door, I legitimately froze. Her hair was this patchy orange-yellow color, completely fried looking, like it looked crispy, and it was way shorter than before because apparently they had to cut off a bunch of dead ends. She was still crying, holding this chunk of hair that had literally fallen out in the shower when she tried to wash it. The salon lady had apparently messed up the bleach timing, or used too strong of a developer or something. Amy's hair was so damaged that it just started breaking off. I tried to say something supportive, but honestly, I was in shock. This wasn't what I pictured at all. She looked at me and said, "You happy now?" Then she told me to leave. I texted her that night saying we could fix it. She could dye it back, whatever. She didn't respond. Katie texted me instead saying, "You're a piece of work, dude. She only did this because you wouldn't shut up about it." The next day, Amy sent me one message. "I made an emergency appointment to get it dyed back and cut shorter. It's gonna cost $300 to try to fix what you made me do. We're done." I tried calling her like 15 times. She blocked my number. Blocked me on everything, actually. I showed up at her apartment once and Katie answered, told me Amy didn't want to see me and that I needed to grow up. About a week later, I saw Amy at the grocery store. Her hair was dark again, cut to her shoulders instead of the long length it used to be. She saw me, turned around, and walked the other way. I ended up talking to my older brother about it later, told him the whole story. He just shook his head and said, "You tried to change who she was because of what you wanted. Why would she stay with someone like that?"